Yo, 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 it is your boy 2x2, and welcome back to another Good or Bad. This is a series I do on my channel to tell you if a game is good or if it is bad. Don't get it, never buy the game. And today I'll be doing a Thief Good or Bad. So everyone, let's do this. Alright, so right off the bat, the gameplay you're seeing is just gameplay. Nothing special in it, just showing off some aspects of the game. So first off, I'm going to go over all the bad, then I'll hit the good. So, let's do this. Alright, so the first thing off is the game, is the city, the story, you know, the quest, all these different things. Alright, so I just named like 3 different things there, but first of all, let's just get to the city. To me, the city it's choppy. It's not that, it's not, you know, open. It's not, you know what I'm talking about. It's not like a real city. It's not, you don't really explore. You don't really, it's not immersing into the city. It's not that, it doesn't really feel like an open game. You know what I mean? It really does feel really close, tight together. Very few times you can actually find a building you can go into. And it just, to me, this game, you know, there's supposed to be side quests. There's supposed to be all of these things into the game. And when I'm playing the game, I don't see that. I don't feel like, hey, I'm going to be playing this game. I'm going to be doing all these side quests. To me, the game is set up where you're just going to have to complete the story quests. You're going to have to complete the missions, the main story. And they said there's all these extra side things you can do in the game. But it's really not there. It's not there at all. Because you're just going from quest to quest to quest. And from the main quest, I mean. Not the side quest, not these little areas. To me, it's in a straight line, and it's telling you where to go to. It's not really, you know what I'm talking about. It's not really, it's not that immersive. Let's say that much. I really wish it was, because this game, it needed openness. It needed so much. It should have been the whole city was open. You can go explore, go from quest to quest, you know, be awesome like that. But it really is not at all. So that's my first bad of the game. It needs to be more open. The quest, I just don't see no need to do the side quest. The story quest is like always set up to that's where you have to go to. It's pretty messed up in my opinion. Second off of the bad, the AI or the computer players, it's really glitchy. I mean, it's really glitchy, because sometimes they just know exactly where you're at. At one point I shot an arrow at this guy who was way up there. I shot him with a blunt arrow, which is supposed to take him out, and I did in the head and everything. Well, I don't know. I was in the saddle too. Out of nowhere, the guy. Everyone just started yelling and everything, and 2 of the guards ran right to me. They wasn't even there. They was around the building. They just ran right up to me and started attacking me. And they was in like this state of they can't see nothing. So I was like, how is that possible? You know what I mean? The next off the bat, it really is a glitchy AI. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's just. And right there, another glitch. You know what I'm talking about. But you know that glitch, you knew it was going to be there, because you just land on top of something. But all right, so now the next bad is going to be a little spoiler. It's just in the story, nothing like really getting in depth of the story. But the story, to me, guys, it's not that good. I mean, it really isn't. It's at the beginning, it's a little, you know, it's like, what's going on? But later on, it just, once you get through the game, once you get to the story, it just doesn't become that, what do you call it? It doesn't become that noticeable. You don't really think, wow, that was a good story. And the end of the game, I'm not going to say it right now, is pretty bad. I mean, it's really bad. It leaves you, why that happened, what's going on, why'd you do that, you know. I mean, it really leaves you in that awe, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. It really does do that to you. So the story, it could have been improved on so much. I mean, it really could have. The next thing, really, you know, a bad thing. I know I'm going to be getting a lot of good things. I'm just going with the bad first. This is good or bad, guys. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going through all the bad. The next thing that's bad about the game is the bland, well, not that. I mean, it's just the lack of choice. Okay, there's really not much choice in the game. Also, you know, I was watching some interviews of the creators of the game. They said there's so much choice into the game. You can choose how you want to play the game. And really, I don't know how. I don't know how they have that there, because there is no choice. You don't have no choice like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. There's hardly none of that in the whole game. I mean, it's going to tell you, hey, go through this door, but you can get to the store at 3 different ways. They're all the same route, really. But you know what I'm talking about. Guys, there's not that much choice. There's a game came out called Dishonored, and the game looks like it a little bit, but not really. I was thinking about it, but it really doesn't look like it at all. It just has just art style, really. But Dishonored was supposed to have so many different routes you can take. You can become a rat, sneak in, get behind all these things, and get all right through there. Or become a bird, become water, or whatever, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Become stuff. But really, at one point, it ain't there. You don't. There's no separation. There's nothing really. There's no. Oh man, I don't know, guys. It needs more choice. It needs to really have so much more choice into the game. But that's all the bad in the game. Some pretty big stuff. That you're saying, well, that's almost the whole game. But really, there's a lot of good about the game. Also, a lot of good. So let's do this, everyone. All right. So the good. Let's do this. All right. So the atmosphere in the game is amazing. I mean, this atmosphere really is, to me, the top. It sets you into this place. And it's good. I mean, the atmosphere is absolutely amazing. As you can tell by the way it looks, the linear experiences, I mean, it really just looks amazing for the Thief game. I mean, it really just takes you into the city and really develops that. You know what I'm talking about? It really does look a great atmosphere, and it gives you like you're into the game when you're playing this game. It really is an amazing atmosphere. The next good of the game is the thieving. I mean, it really is pretty cool. You're just going around, swooping past guards, picking locks all over the place. Really some cool things. You're just going crazy with that. And you have to be like, I'm going to be silent here. I'm going to be like axing here. You know what I'm talking about? You really have like those different points into the game. I'm sorry I'm down a lot in this video, guys. This is random gameplay, just showing you gameplay, guys. But it really is cool just because you have to use get behind paintings, find out where the lock is on the painting. You're gonna have to get like secret bookshelves. You're gonna have to pick locks, get super good valuables, sneak past like tons of guards to get some things. Pickpocket the guards, pretty cool stuff. The thieving is really good. It is truly a thief game. It really is. The next good of the game is, let me think about this one, guys. You know what? Yeah, this is pretty good. All right, so the next good thing is the tools. The tools of the game is really cool. If you don't know what tools are, the game is there some areas you can't get to unless you have a certain tool, like a wrench or or you can't get some items without a certain tool. And you get tools by doing various things. But the tools are a really cool and interesting way to actually keep the game fun. You know what I mean? It gives that little diversity, and it's pretty cool. I like the tools in the game. It's cool. The next thing is Thief is a true stealth game. It's stealth. I mean, if you're good at the game, if you're good at stealth, you're gonna be good at this game. You just have to take your time. It's truly a stealth game. You hide in the shadows, you get behind people, you sneak behind them. It's really cool. I mean, it's a true stealth game. I mean, it's one of the best ones I've played for a long time. You know what I mean? It really is pretty cool how they made this game a true stealth game. The next thing is the controls of the game is really good. To control the game, it's amazing how smooth it is. Okay, it's really is. the control scheme, how smooth the game is. That's what I'm talking about, guys. It really is amazing how coherent the game is, how smooth it is, how all these different things is. It really is pretty cool how it is, and I enjoy that. I think it's really cool how I know it's supposed to be on next gen, guys, but really to make a game smooth from like you know what you're doing. It's no lag. There's none of that like choppy frame rate. To get that, it's really hard to get, and Thief, they conquered that, so it's pretty cool how they did that. And the next good is the side quest, surprisingly. Once you actually get to them, once you're able to do some of them, they're good. I mean, they're actually some good side quests. But when you're playing through the game, I don't see myself going back and doing the side quest. I mean, I really don't. But once you complete the game, hey, go back and play them. They're not that bad at all. They're pretty fun, actually. The next good is using the environment to your advantage. To me, it is the best. This game, everything can be used to your advantage. If you see a steam boiler, if you shoot it with an arrow and someone's in front of it, it's going to kill that person, knock them out. You can use a lamp, shoot it out with your water arrows, get rid of all the fire in the game. It is pretty cool how they did that in the game itself. The environment, just using everything to your need, is like one of the coolest things ever in the game possible. I mean, it really is just an amazing thing how they did this to this game. I mean, it's amazing. That's all I can say. The environment is pretty cool. And next off, I'm just gonna say the graphics are good. You know, they're decent. They're not the best, but hey, they're decent. But everyone, that's all I have to say in this game. That's all I have to say in this, like this, good or bad. You know, it's pretty good. If I would give this a rating, I would give it a 7 out of 10. You know, I think that's what this game deserves. There are so many bad things, but still, the game is truly a Thief game. It's a stealth game, and that's really pulls it over the top. But still, I hope you enjoyed this, good or bad. If you did, drop a like down below. Subscribe for more to stay tuned for the next video. And as always, this has been 2x2, and take care.